Hi everyone and welcome to today's vlog. Right, so I'll still be just at the moment just saying a bit more about who I am. Of course obviously I haven't explained who said about that itchy nose. I haven't told you that much about myself. So as you can guess with title, I'm was arrested and everything is being done on a GoPro to see if you can vlog with the GoPro. That's the last time I'll mention that that's what I'm using, but at the moment I'm just explaining who I am and why the title is what it is. So, a bit about me. I live in Sheffield in the United Kingdom, and I can't say what I do for a living at the moment because obviously I don't want people to start following me, contacting me at work and all that lot. Now, I will tell a little bit about what I have done career-wise in the past. So, obviously, left school, I think I've got fleas, left school, did the college bit, never went to university because, last year at the school, we actually worked out I was dyslexic, and back then, if you was dyslexic, you just got labelled as stupid, thick, put in thick or class, we're not bothered about you, have fun, you're not going to get any qualifications. That's how it was back then. Hopefully things have improved, but I don't have children, so I don't know in that aspect how it works. So, left school, did college. At college I started studying carpentry and joinery. After leaving college with becoming a qualified joiner, which somehow I managed to get at least one qualification, none from school but managed that one. I ended up working in warehouses because obviously it was awkward trying to find work with no experience. So working in warehouses, drivers' mate jobs for a big electrical, well-known firm. And while I was doing that, I ended up falling into amateur dramatics, not on the acting side with the, oh look at me, I'm on stage. That's why I find it odd talking to you a lot because I've never done that. I actually ended up working backstage for the amateurs. And while doing that, I ended up starting doing one show. Then after that show, the stage manager of that amateur company said he's doing an amateur show in a couple of weeks' time. Would I help on that one and be stage crew for that? So I did that. Then it ended up at that point where I think I was doing something like 10 shows a year for the different amateur companies in different venues all over the city. And while doing one of them, I actually was doing a show at the Lyceum in Sheffield, and I actually got asked did I want to do a bit of work for them on a show that was coming up because they needed someone to help on that show, they needed extra crew. So I jumped at the chance to finally get paid for working on a show, and I was a casual stagehand for about 10 years at the Lyceum and Crucible in Sheffield. I worked on numerous shows. I even did a massive show in Bradford. I worked on the Phantom of the Opera when they had it there for part of the national tour. I've gone on tour, on a national tour with a show myself, which when I did it was La Cage aux Folles, where I was a flyman for that, making the scenery go up and down, which I loved. But working in the theatre was brilliant fun. Lots of laughs. It could be hard, and when you'd got severely bad weather and it was freezing cold out and you're still having to go outside in pouring rain, in ice, filling wagons up, unloading wagons to build the set, you get cold, you get wet. That's the big downside of it, is you can absolutely get absolutely freezing, absolutely soaked, but it's the job and you know what you're getting into. I left that career partly because I was only a casual at the time and shows started getting smaller because obviously it's all about making money for them. So if they can take their own staff on, they don't have to employ as many people at the venues, so it's cheaper for them in the long run. So ended up leaving that side of things and working in care home kitchens, which yet again loved that side of thing, that job, meeting all the residents, chatting to them. You got lots of, I had one old dear that used to always try and love. Her main goal was to see if she could nick your keys, and that was it. The amount of times you got back into kitchen or wherever to find out that your keys have gone, your ID badge has gone, and you just had to nip back to a room and get them back off her. So that's about bits what I've done in the past. I've worked in a restaurant kitchen before, but obviously like I said, I'm not saying what I'm doing now. It's still catering related, but I don't want to jeopardise anything by saying what I do, because it is complicated at the moment with that. So that's a bit about me. I'm also a massive Disney fan. Love going over to Disneyland Paris with myself and wife. Yes, I am married. I know it may surprise a lot of you, but I am married, no children. One insane, can't wait. He's sat on windowsill over there. Don't know if you'll see him today. He normally tries to climb up and jump all over me when I'm talking to you lot. So, yeah. I love going to Disney. I'd love to work for Disney. So if there's any other Disney talent casting scouts, Disney employers out there, give us a shout, give us a break. I'd love to work for you guys. It's in Disney at the moment. I'd say my favourite rides would be Tower of Terror. Absolutely love it. I'm hoping that it will not go the way as it seems to be in America, where it's changing to Guardians of the Galaxy, which understand things have to change, but doesn't mean that you want certain things to change. Worst ride is an awkward one. There's rides that I don't understand the theming of, like the Aerosmith ride. Brilliant ride, don't get me wrong, love the ride, but don't get the Aerosmith theming for Disney whatsoever, but that's probably just me. But the worst ride, ooh, I reckon it's what a fair few of you may, if you're into Disney, may actually agree. Ah, here's the cat. Hello, Bubs. It's got to be Armageddon. It's just so dated, and I know I said I don't like change, but I think that side of things does need a change. So I'll introduce you to this beast. This is our Marty. He can be a pain. He does like the attention, and he's sat on my knee, so I don't know if you'll be able to see him or even hear him, because he's purring fairly loud from here. That's from where I am, I can hear him fairly loud even. So on that, I'll leave it here for today. So, it's good talking to you. Please give a thumbs up, thumbs down, comment. If you're new, please feel free to subscribe. As I know I keep saying this, I will get better at talking to you guys. It's, like I said, it still is awkward. And as I've said in other videos, I am doing this purely to build my own confidence. Because I was shy as a child, and as daft as it seems, I still am when I meet new people. And even at my age, you can be shy. And if you want to do something, that's the main thing I've got to say, and that's why I'm doing this. If you want to do something, if it is doable, I know people say, oh, you can do anything. I'm not a believer of that, because I know you can't teleport, you can't fly like Superman, turn invisible. So if you have got a dream that is doable, whether it's a career goal, or you want to do a marathon, climb a mountain, even try and get in the Olympics, the Paralympics, whatever, give it your best shot. Put in the effort and go for it, is all I've got to say. It's go for it. Don't let people put you down and say, oh no, that's a silly dream. You can't do that. You can't do that. Oh, you can't make it as an actor. Go for a proper job. If you've got that dream, yes, it may be hard to become an actor. It may be hard to become a professional footballer. But keep at it. It may work and you may succeed, or you may not succeed and getting to be at the top of the game, being a pro footballer for Chelsea, Man U, whoever you want to play for. It's the main thing is you've given it a go, and if you've tried to do something and you fail at getting to that goal, you haven't failed. You'd only fail if you don't attempt it. If you try for it and you don't get, at least you've tried to get to the moon, to put it in that sort of terminology. But you may have not got to the moon, but you got to the stars, you gave it a go, and that's all you can do, and it's all you need to do in life. It's whatever it is, just go for it. If you like that boy, you like that girl, tell them. Don't just keep it into yourselves, because believe me, at some point you will regret not saying it. And if you tell him, tell her that you like them, and you don't get it the same back, yes, I know it hurts, but then you move on. It's not the end of the world, but you tried, and it's same, you don't get the job that you want. It's not the end of the world. There may be a reason that it didn't happen. There's always something else, and it may be for the better. It's, who knows? Because the future hasn't happened. You can't change what you've done, because you've already done it. You can try and influence what happens in the future, but the only thing you can control in the future is your actions. You can't control what anyone else will do. You can just control what you do. And if you're giving it your all, being decent, being honest to yourself and true to yourself, which I know it's not always easy, and it's easy for me to say, oh, that's what you need to do, because I know it's not easy in any situation. But try and be true to yourself, and I'd say just be happy. If you're happy, that's all that matters. If someone doesn't like you for you being you, that's their loss. And it's same if someone doesn't employ you for a job, yet again, that's their loss. You know you're worth it. I hope you do, because I know there's times when people do have downers and they don't like themselves. Everybody does, and people have issues, but you are worth it. Everybody is worthwhile. I don't think there's anybody that is not worth it. These people that are horrible and nasty, yes. But to me, if you've got that attitude and you are horrible and nasty to other people, I do deep down think you probably don't like yourself either. You may say you do, and that's why you say you're better than they are. But there's a reason you're doing that. But I'm not going to go deep. That's not what these vlogs are for. That's what my Monday's vlogs are, which is topic for the week. That's where I'll bring these up. So I don't want to get political in these vlogs, because no one wants to listen to that. But like I said, to be fair, I don't think anyone will be watching these anyway. I'd be highly surprised if my videos do it more than 15-20 views. I'd like them to, because end of the day, we'd all like to know what you're doing is appreciated, worthwhile, and people are gaining from what you've got to say. And that's it. I'm saying this, and I do hope deep down that even if it's one person gains something from these videos, that's all that matters. I'm not forced, like I keep saying, if I have 10 subscribers or 1 million. It means the same. If one person benefits, that's all I'm after, and I'll be well and truly happy and feel, yep, it's been worth it. Yeah, we'd all like to have 1 million people watching your videos, and then the chances are if 1 million of you was watching it, there'd probably be more than one person that would benefit, but it's not the you know what I mean. It's not the end of the world if nobody does. So, on that note, I'll leave you guys to it. Like I said before, give a thumbs up, thumbs down. Please comment, because comments do let me know what you think, how I can improve, what you'd like to know about me, what you'd like me to chat about. That's what I use the comments for. So, on that note, look after yourselves and talk later.